What's up, you guys? Gypsy Fox. Doing an update video for Jim and all my other subscribers that are wondering, what I've been doing, what has been going on. I just what?
I need to wait. I'm gonna get some foil for that.
So, about a week and a half ago, I finally decided I'm done. I'm splitting from mainstream society. I'm not gonna play the game anymore. I'm gonna do everything I have to do to stay afloat, to keep my head above water.
I'm gonna make this girl love you.
But
because you're so.
I'm not gonna participate in the bullshit anymore. Like I go on the internet.
And I tell them the truth. It's all about me.
And I see these videos. I'll get to you. I see these videos, and it's the same people whining about the same fucking shit.
Ooh.
Let's clear the air here. All of you people out there in the internet world, especially you white American people, you're fucking pussies. You're not gonna do anything. You need people to speak their mind for you is a way to vicariously live through them, and it makes me sick. So I make videos. So like when I make a video, right, you might watch one of my videos when I'm hanging out with my friend or whatever, or I'm hanging out with Sarah, or and everybody bitches and complains like, oh my god, this is crazy, this is, it's art, it's my performance art. Most of it's real life, and I'm saying real things and I'm doing real things, but it's art. I'm presenting something to the outside world that you're not only too scared to do your fucking self, but I'm doing it as a way to express myself. I'm trapped in a fucking bottle, I feel like, living on this planet. And for me to cut loose a little bit and do something that a man should be doing, I'm going to do it.
You're going to take care of me.
Yeah. So basically I hit
I'm taking care of you.
I hit a point to where I just got fed up with all the bullshit. I got fed up with all the whining. I got fed up with how fucking boring everybody is. And I decided to step out on the ledge and make videos.
Remember, I'm not included in that.
To express myself, and I would like to make videos and show my gratitude and appreciation and my love and my respect and my compassion to everybody, but realistically, everyone out there, you guys are fucking cowards, and you bitch and complain and you whine and you moan, and I just don't want to be a part of it. I just started like a month ago listening to music again, right? I grew up on gangster rap. I grew up on heavy metal. I grew up on, really good music. And I stopped listening to it because I thought I would participate in this truth movement and put information out there to help people. And you just get lambasted and made fun of and mocked and ridiculed. So why would I even fucking do that? So I went back to listening to music and just kind of chilling, doing my own thing. That went right in here. What are you trying to do?
Apologize.
Kill me?
I apologize. That was 100% my fault.
Why would you do that?
I didn't do it on purpose. I swear to God. I swear.
Well, you just got done yelling at me for fucking like 20 minutes about.
I'm sorry.
But do you see why I asked you to fucking do that?
I told you. I'm sorry. I made a mistake.
That's crazy.
I know. I swear I didn't do it on purpose.
You want me to like you're trying to kill me?
No, I'll let you fuck me.
You would let me fuck you anyways.
I know, but I'll let you do whatever you want to me. Okay. I'll let you. You can shove it down my throat. You can put your finger in my butt. I owe you. I owe you.
You just yelled at me for 10, 15 minutes.
No, I didn't. I didn't yell at you, babe. I didn't yell at you.
Anyways,
I didn't yell at you.
So yeah, an update video. I don't really have an update video. Like my life is pretty fucking boring, by choice. I've told people in the past my life and where I've been and what I have done, you couldn't even fucking keep up with it. You couldn't even hold my fucking jock strap,
You have one?
If you go back and look through my history, I lived that life. I've been around, I've done all these things, and I got to a point to where I just wanted to be a dad and just do normal stuff. And no matter how hard I try to make that happen, no matter how good I am, no matter how positive I am, no matter how much money I make, it's not going to happen. The world is configured and set up in a way to where it's going to keep me from doing that. So, literally like a month ago, or maybe 2 months ago, I met that girl, Sarah, and her and I together probably aren't the best combination. I think, well, yes and no, because I think we kind of...
Yeah, but strong people make it work.
I understand, but I think sometimes...
We're fucking weak.
I think sometimes we could bring the worst out of each other. We could bring the best out of each other, but we could also bring the worst out of each other. But regardless...
Bringing that out of us is a person, is a choice.
But the thing...
We choose to not bring that. We choose not bring that side out.
The thing Sarah did for me, small little things, like I said, I now listen to music all the time because she got me listening to music again. She is the same age as me. She's a Generation Xer. I hang out with her, and she doesn't have a Facebook. She's not on the internet. If she's on the computer device, she's looking up music and chilling and bullshitting and talking and having a good time.
I don't text anybody.
She doesn't text anybody. So where I'm going with that is that I got a taste of a past that I used to have with people, that came from the same genre and generation and background that I did, and I just been kind of going with it. Everybody talks about, oh, Gypsy's gonna start doing drugs. I don't do drugs.
Even if he did, it's none of their business.
Even if I did, it's none of your business. But you want to know something about me and drugs is, if I ingest drugs, for some reason biologically I'm configured to where if I do drugs, it does the opposite of what it would do for somebody that likes drugs. It makes me feel like shit. I just, it inhibits me from wanting to do things like working out. My drug's working out. Today, Sarah... In sex.
That's that part yet.
Yes. I like sex. Big fucking deal. You know what I mean? And
man, we love fucking.
So...
And we like lovemaking, fucking, and sex.
See, the reason why I'm going to post this video...
Three different things.
Is because this is real. Right? I'm a good person. Sarah's a good person. And just because we're sitting here talking about something that might seem explicit and inappropriate and not the polite thing to say, fuck you. Who gives a fuck about your fucking feelings? If you can't handle my videos because I say cunt, bitch, pussy, faggot, all those words, then take a walk. Don't watch my videos. Don't watch them.
I love
If you want some great performance art, I'm an artist. I've shown you my pictures. I've shown you my, role playing and acting and all this stuff. And that's what I'm doing right now, except this is real. I'm really, playing a character that's really me in, making videos for people. And I hope you fucking acknowledge that. And I hope you fucking enjoy that. And I hope you fucking appreciate it. You guys want to fucking donate to me when I'm talking about lame pussy ass shit, and then you want to send me a message and say you're not going to donate to me anymore because I'm saying crazy shit or I'm fucking hanging out with wild, crazy women like Sarah. Who gives a fuck what I'm doing?
At least I like it in the butthole. I'm just kidding.
See, the people would hear that and just be like, oh my God.
Yeah,
What?
But that's why I say it. So they say, oh my God.
Listen, I'm not sitting here in a fucking little alfalfa hat, talking. You know that little cartoon, the Rascals, the Little Rascals. I'm not one of the Little Rascals. If you have children in the room, 90% of the time it's probably not a good idea for them to be watching my videos, because I'm going to cuss and swear and I'm going to be explicit and I'm going to say things. I'm going to talk about sex and all these crazy things. However, at the end of the day, I'm a decent person. I don't hurt nobody. I go out of my way to help people. I give back to the world as much as I can. And all I wanted from this world was my daughter and a relationship with her and the ability to have a normal life. And no matter how hard I work at doing that, it's not going to happen because the world's configured in a way to not allow that to happen. But it's configured in a way to not allow that to happen because you motherfuckers facilitate all of this bullshit that keeps us locked in a fucking cage and it keeps us inside of a prison. None of this bad, evil shit would be happening unless you and your fat fucking family and your fat fucking mom and your fat fucking sister weren't participating in keeping this evil, fucked up, disgusting system alive. So keep making your videos, bitching, complaining, and not doing anything, and looking to whoever, Nick Fuentes, etc., as your champion, and living vicariously through them. If you want some action, get out on the fucking battlefield and handle business.
Through myself?
What?
Can I live vicariously through myself?
Yeah, I would.
I mean, I don't know how that works.
So, in update videos, besides hanging out with Sarah, I still do everything that I do. I eat healthy. I work out. I'm not sitting around doing drugs or causing the world any problems. I'm doing the exact same thing I was doing before, except I've added, I've interjected something into my life that most people couldn't handle, but I can, because I'm able to, get things out of it that I enjoy. Like, talking to somebody, hanging out with somebody, kissing somebody, listening to music with somebody, doing things that used to be normal a long time ago, but now are considered, fucking crazy if you want to hang out with a chick and get laid. There's nothing wrong with hanging out with a chick and getting laid. You know what I mean? So I don't really have an update. That's my update.
I do. Right here. Oh, never mind.
Here's an update for you. I got to get that fucking surgery, right, that I was talking to you guys about. And it turns out the other surgeon that has to help the main surgeon, I got kicked out of his office a long time ago because I was misdiagnosed as having an autoimmune disease. I didn't have one, and because I thought they were correct and I was having problems, they were gaslighting me. And so I was like, oh shit. I said, my eyes are very dry. And they go, oh, that's a sign and symptom of your autoimmune disease that they misdiagnosed me with. And I asked this fucking bitch, cunt, slut, piece of shit fucking nurse or whatever the fuck she was, I said, can I get some eye drops? And she goes, I'm not an eye doctor. And I'm like, really? That's what you're gonna say to me? You just fucking died. You just called me and diagnosed me with having a serious fucking illness. And one of the problems is really extreme dry eyes to the point where you could go blind. And you're not gonna give me any fucking eye drops. So I said to her, well, I didn't say to her, I sent an email to the doctor, right? This is all I said. I want to file a complaint against your nurse or whatever the fuck it was because of X, Y, and Z. Didn't cuss, didn't yell, didn't do anything to anybody, and they fucking 86'd me from that whole entire facility. And so now the guy who was supposed to do my surgery can't do it because the cocksucker that helps him belongs to the facility that I got kicked out of for asking for eye drops and saying I want to make a complaint against her. That's the world we live in. And so now I'm scrambling, trying to find another surgeon, and there's only 3 surgeons in like this whole entire area that do the surgery that I need to be done. So yeah, I'm a little stressed out, and I think I'm having all kinds of problems from it, but they tell me I'm not. So that's an update for you. That's a real life fucking bullshit fucking update. And there's nothing I could do to change that. And so, and these motherfuckers weren't even going to call and tell me. They weren't even going to call and tell me that they weren't going to be able to do my surgery based on the other facility 86ing me from their practice over eye drops, over asking for eye drops. And they misdiagnosed me. They told me I had Sjogren's syndrome. I don't have Sjogren's syndrome. So I got to get a surgery. Here's another update for you. I'm taking that fucking ceramics class. I hate it. It's too much work, and it's too much like, all these fucking people around you, and it's like some days I go in there and I just want to just do my own thing. It's nothing like drawing, to where like I would go in for that long class and draw. And ceramics sucks because there's so much stuff you have to be doing. You got to be like cooking your ceramics and building them and doing this and doing that, and then all the time people are talking to you and distracting you. And I just said, I think I'm going to drop it. So I don't think I'm going to take ceramics. I got to go out of state to do some business stuff. I guess you're going to go with me, right? You want to go? All right. She's not leaving my side. I mean, why not? We're a team. We're lovers. What are you going to do? And that's another thing. People are breaking my balls going, oh, you should be with this girl. You should be with that girl. I've been with nurses. I've been with the doctor before. I've been with the lawyer before. I've been with a couple cops. I've been with people you would consider normal on the fucking normal standard board of our fucked up society. And you know what? They were all liars, sluts, whores, drug addicts, thieves, lying, conniving, backstabbing pieces of shit. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying like.
I'm only one of those out of all.
So what I'm saying is, yes, I'm going to be conceited here and tell you, I know I'm still an attractive guy, and I do attract women that you would consider, well off, and the kind of women that you would like want to house sit or fucking babysit. They're pigs, just like every other fucking evil person in this fucking world. So for people to tell me I should be with this person or that person, have you not lived any life? Do you not understand human nature? It doesn't matter how many degrees you have or what kind of job you do. Evil is evil. Evil is live spelled backwards. You know what I mean? And everybody is fucking evil when it comes down to it.
Spell lie in Bible.
Yeah. So, I think I'm having a heart attack.
You okay?
I hope so. You might have fucking...
This wouldn't bother you. This would calm you down.
Okay.
Bible. B-I-B.
So yeah, okay, so...
Bib.
I had a girl, right? This girl makes $200,000 a year. She's the highest you could get in the sociology department for one of the biggest counties in California. And she gave me the clap 3 times. That means she cheated on me, right? It tried denying it, right? But the reason why I say that is because this girl was like the cheerleader. She literally, when I was 18, I was dating her in college. This was the girl people would call the house sit and babysit. And she was a fucking whack job. 5150 fucking whack job. I'm not even going to go into the whole story about all the crazy shit this broad did. And that's just a little, like, small, problem I've had with what you consider normal people. Fuck, you don't want... I dated a couple cops. You want to know some fucked in the head people, right? These are people that are out on our streets policing us, and I could tell you some fucking things. I can't, because it would get back probably to the, law enforcement would see this and be like, oh, you can't tell people that. But when I pick and choose somebody to be with, I do it because it fulfills the void that I need filled. And just because somebody might do drugs or I don't care. You know what I mean? There's still something in them that I like and I appreciate and I want to be with them over somebody that you would consider a decent person because they make 6 figures or they have, a doctorate degree or they have a fucking master's degree. That doesn't mean fucking shit, to be honest with you. If you think you could trust somebody just because, So, that's all I really got. I got to work out today. Sarah hung out. I mean, it was great. She sat here and just hung out all day, sweating her ass off in a hot van. No, you did good. She let me, like I said, we've been kicking it. And I felt bad about going to go work out. And she was like, no. And so I went and worked out today and just ate a big meal. And I'm just absorbing, like, the good energy. Like, to me, it's kind of a good energy. We fight and shit. Like, Sarah and I, we got into a fight at a grocery store yesterday. It was pretty bad. Like, and people were looking at us and, like, and some lady, like, ran out and gave her some food. Like, it was crazy. And just a second ago, we got into it. However, I enjoy a little bit of argument with somebody. You know what I mean? It shows that you guys are interested in each other. It doesn't mean you gotta, like, start, getting into a fist fight with each other. But if you're with a girl and you guys are, getting into little altercations and shit, it just means you're testing the waters with each other. You're finding it, you're figuring out each other's boundaries and shit. It's fun. You know what I mean? I had fun. Did you have fun?
Yes.
No, you didn't. You were pissed.
No, it doesn't matter if I'm with you, then everything is.
All right. Well, I apologize because I was at fault. No, I know, but I was at fault. I was completely in the wrong.
Loving someone is a choice. I mean, okay, you could choose to not love them, but walk away because it is a choice.
You know what the fight started over? I accused her of having.
But I would be lying to myself. I
accused her of having like a food item. I thought it was frozen food. It turns out it's not. And I was fucking I was so mad. I'm like, are you fucking crazy? This is frozen food.
It was stupid. It was
Anyways, so it turns out, once the smoke settled and this huge fight ended, I took the box and I read it, and I was like, oh shit, it's not frozen food, man. Like, not at all. You can keep this shit as long as you want. And I flipped out, and then she flipped out. And no, it was good because like people, we were in kind of we were in a rougher area, and so like people weren't gonna call the cops, but they noticed, right? And so I didn't get the food, right? And so she left the store, I left the store, and she's yelling at me in the parking lot.
No, I wasn't yelling.
No, it was cute. It was great. It was good. She was sticking up for herself. She was in the right. I fucked up. But anyways, so she's in the parking lot going like, I need to eat, blah, blah, blah. And like, people didn't know what we were arguing about. And this lady runs out of her car and gives her like a big ass piece of meat, right? So the lady thought, yeah, but the lady thought I was starving her. Like, so the lady gives her food. She walks over to my van. She's sitting in my van eating this food, right?
Oh, yeah, it was good.
So I get out of the van. I go, fine, I'll go get you that fucking food. I still think she's trying to buy frozen food. I'm wrong. I get out of the van. I'm walking through the parking lot, and there was 3 women. One of them that gave her food. They were looking at me like, you fucking piece of shit. Your girl's hungry, and you wouldn't buy her food. That's the look they gave you. So I went in there, but
so it's easy to rally up the troops.
Yeah, she rallied up a whole.
Not on purpose.
Not on purpose, but she had the whole parking lot of these women looking at me. Like, literally, they were like, you fucking scumbag. And I'm like,
I didn't even mean to. I didn't mean for that to happen. It was just.
No, I fucked up.
Like, to me, it was just between you and I.
Yeah.
You know, when people get involved, I don't mean for that. I don't want to be embarrassed.
That's another thing of advice. I'm one of those people that if I think I'm right, you can't change my, like I'll go to war over it.
That's because people don't wait. They have to wait and let everything sink in before they finish the conversation or argument, whatever it is. You gotta give people a minute. You gotta just fucking fight. You gotta pause. You know, let every. Because you can only remember so much. You gotta let that soak in. You gotta let it sink in, and then talk about it. You know, even if you wait 10 minutes.
No, you're right.
10 minutes calms everybody down to the point to where they'll start listening.
Hey, but this.
When everybody wants to be right.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody, but that's when they're angry.
I was mad at you because I thought
you got to take a minute. You got to pause. Like if we're arguing, if I say pause, you got to take a minute to think about everything that happened. Like go, you know, because when you want to fight. Nothing I can say is gonna.
Nothing's gonna change my mind.
I'm not gonna be right no matter what I say.
But I
can say the sky is blue, and you're gonna be like, "Fuck you! It's purple, bitch."
Yeah.
I'll show you how purple it is.
I was flipping out.
Punch you in the eye.
I flipped out.
You know, it's all about the fight.
But this is another thing I've noticed about Sarah and I. When we go into places, she's super attractive, so she draws a lot of attention. And then people see me with all the tattoos and so people are looking at us like they're just interested in us because we look interesting. People see Sarah and I and they're like.
That's the difference between me and you, though. You notice what other people notice.
I do.
But see, I've lived out there.
Yeah, I'm hypersensitive to.
So I don't give a fuck what they're noticing. I have to live my embarrassing lifestyle in front of everybody.
Yeah, I know. You're like it's right out in the open.
That's why I don't care. You know, I'm always out in the open. Everyone's always watching. That's why I don't give a fuck. What I mean, if I could hide, I would.
Yeah.
But I can't. You can't hide when you have nowhere to hide.
Fuck.
Now I have a place to hide. I didn't back then. You know, I got a place to hide now.
Anyway, so the plan is this. You want to know the plan?
Stan?
I'm probably eventually going to go back to work and just work until something happens.
We're going to be together. We're loving.
Yeah, and then I'm going to get a place. Like everyone tells me to get a place, I'll get a place.
I'm the only woman that can be with you. I don't think
you think so?
I don't think there's. Maybe there might be, but
no.
I think I'm the best shot you got at having a relationship, because I'm the type where I'm not gonna fight you much, but when I do fight, it's because I know I'm fucking right.
Yeah.
But I don't demand to be right. I want to be wrong. It feels good to be wrong. Sometimes it really does. It really does feel good for someone.
Do you think that though?
Grow as a person when you can admit you're wrong.
Yeah.
And you admit when you're wrong. You're good at that.
I woke you up last night. I don't know if you remember, and I say I apologize. I was in the wrong. I
don't know, but you I don't know how often you've done that in your past.
Never.
But you're getting good at it.
Never.
You're growing as a person.
So the moral of the story is, you need to get before you make a decision to fucking go to war with somebody, especially someone you're with, a girl, a friend, or whatever. Make sure you got all the facts.
Make sure it's not a misunderstanding.
All I would have had to have done was take the box and read it.
I didn't even know that's what you were mad about.
That's what I was mad about.
I had no idea.
That's it.
I was trying to figure out what you were so mad about.
Because I was like, are you fucking out of your mind? You're buying.
Now, but I was like, what is wrong?
I thought she was buying frozen food. It was cold, but it's okay.
It plan on eating it like right then and there.
It doesn't matter if you did or didn't. This stuff will last. It's not the frozen food.
I was planning on walking out with it.
And that was another thing. She was gonna walk out with it,
that's what
and I'm like, no, dude, like,
but you told me not to, and I did. And I listened.
You didn't. She listened to me because where we live at, if you shoplift, it's a strike. It's a felony.
I always shoplifted that Dollar Tree.
Yeah, that Dollar Tree wasn't a good one to do it.
I always do that.
Not that one though.
Yes, that's the one I usually shoplift at.
Really?
Actually, Juan El Camino is my main one. But
yeah, that's the best one.
Shoplifting right before you came along. That's what I've been shoplifting.
I know, but as long as you're with me, there's no point.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like if you were desperate or something, I could see you doing it. But I don't want you to get arrested.
I was upset because you told me that you would buy me stuff, but then when I want to, I want, you're just like, no, you can't have that.
Yeah, I told her. This is how fucked up I am. I said, buy anything you want. And just because I saw one thing in that shopping cart that I thought was frozen food, and wigged out saying like, you think this is a good idea to buy frozen food and put it in my van and I don't have a fucking refrigerator? What are you, crazy?
Yeah, I can see how you get upset because you're thinking it's gonna make a mess everywhere.
And yeah, but then I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not buying any of this shit. I'm leaving your shit out by my van.
I stood there like, what?
And so I leave, right?
I stood there like,
I feel bad.
I was like, what just happened? Wait, I'm confused. What just happened?
Yeah, that was fucked up. See, that's the kind of person I am. So I leave.
I didn't wait for you to come back.
I leave her in the store. I'm not paying for any of her shit. She has a huge basket. And I was going to put her stuff outside of my van. And I sat there and I was like, I was thinking to myself, Giovanni, if you do that, like, you're the biggest piece of shit. And I was like, all right. So I turned around and went back in. And she's not gonna take any shit. And so once I went in there and tried talking to her, she was like, "No, fuck you," you know. And you were good. No, you had to, because I fucking flipped out. I flipped out really good. But yeah, it was. Anyway, so that's all I got. So the update is like, if we end up kicking it longer, I'll probably end up getting a place and I'll go to work and maybe she'll get her life together. Maybe she won't. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? If she does, cool. If not,
look, I've got cancer. I'm gonna be on disability.
All right, well, whatever. Like I said, maybe she'll be around, maybe she won't. What are you going to do?
Pilates.
You're going to do Pilates?
I gotta show you how to do Pilates.
Wait, what is that thing you said you have in your vagina? It's called,
It's like pelvic floor dysfunction.
She has a thing called, I know this is inappropriate, and the people, so I'm gonna talk about some adult shit that's very fascinating because I've never heard of this, and I've noticed as soon as we started to, have intercourse with each other, I was like, God damn, her vagine is very tight, like abnormally tight. She just told me she has something called what?
It's pelvic floor dysfunction. My ligaments are
Pelvic? Wait, say it again. Pelvic?
They call it pelvic floor dysfunction.
Pelvic floor dysfunction.
My ligaments are too tight.
The ligaments in her vagina are too tight.
And it causes a lot of pain.
It causes her a lot of pain.
Insert Valium in my vagina.
Anyways, so I looked it up. I'm like, she's full of shit. Looked it up. It is real. So she has a diagnosis of her vagine that naturally makes it too tight. So I mean, you do the fucking math.
For you.
Yeah. So you do the math. If you could find a girl that has a vagine that's so tight.
And it feels good.
Yeah.
It feels good.
It does?
Well, yeah. I love sex.
So yeah,
I'm ready to go again.
Me too. So I've never known a girl. Every girl that I've ever been with, their pussies are loose and they're just nasty slut whores. But they're considered.
And they stretch out too. They become like.
They stretch the fuck out.
And I pee my pants a lot, so I have to hold in my urine. That's like.
So you're doing
I'm doing Kegels all day.
Kegels all day.
Yeah.
So anyways, like, I know that sounds gross to talk about, but for a guy to be with a woman that you have sex with them and it feels really good every time, that's rare. You know how many girlfriends I've been with that were considered cream of the crop, the best babysitter, the best house sitter, makes the most money, drives the best car. They were shot out between their legs. It was disgusting, you know? And you're stuck with these fucking idiots, you know? So, anyways, that's the update. So, next time in the future, I'll probably be getting a place and figuring shit out. And like I said, if Sarah wants to kick it, why not? Fuck it. She seems pretty cool up until now. I mean...
I want to get married to this fool.
You know?
I want to marry this fool.
Anyway, so you never know.
And you know, a lot of his I don't think he realizes how ridiculous he is sometimes with the things he gets upset about.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm very patient.
Very patient.
So I think it'll work just because how patient I am. I'm the best shot you got at having a romance.
But if you if you cheat on me or do weird
I don't cheat, dude. That is one thing I don't do. I defend my man. My man is everything to me.
All right.
Okay, everything to me. And if someone's gonna no one's gonna talk shit about you, but you know, and I don't like talking shit about my man in front of people. You know what I mean? I don't
Okay,
like fighting
hold
in
on.
front of people. I don't like, you know, you're allowed one friend. You're allowed one friend. No, I'm not saying you per se.
Yeah.
Like me, like in a relationship, you're allowed one friend that you can confide in. That you can talk shit about your woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
One friend, because I found that if you go and talk shit to all your friends about your woman, they're gonna hate her.
Yeah.
They will hate her. So you can't do that. You can't call up your friend and be like, "Oh man, you know what she did?" Because you never say anything. Most of the time, people aren't saying good things. You know, they call up their friend to bitch and complain about you know what your lover did to upset you. They never call up their friend to bitch and complain about how great the sex was.
Yeah.
I mean, occasionally, but most of the time people are it's just the way humans are. We're like fucking drama. I don't like drama, and I like to be loved. You know, I want to be loved. I want to be happy. I want to be smiling. I don't want to be fucking fighting all the time. You know, and when I say life's too short, my life is short. I don't know how long I have. So I'm going to spend every day like I want to spend every day like it's my last. I don't always get to do that, but that's my goal. Is to spend today, tomorrow, the next day, every day that I have, I want to spend it like it's my last. That doesn't mean we get to go fucking, you know, go jump out of an airplane every day, or you know what I mean, but I don't know, it's just tomorrow could be my last. You never know. So I'm gonna make today whatever I want it to be, even if that's fighting with you all day. You know, maybe my last day is gonna be fighting with you. Maybe because I want to stick it to you before I die. I don't know. I just know that I love you, and when you love somebody, you spend that time to tell them the things that they may or may not be doing wrong, you know, because you want them to grow as a person too, but you don't want to force them. You don't want to force them into anything. You know, it's hard. It's hard being in relationships because you want them to make their own decisions and feel respected. You know?
Hey, we're at 33 minutes, so I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna stop the video.
My man, the man is the man. You know, you listen to your man. He's the man.
There you go.
You don't fucking disrespect your man. Don't embarrass your man.
Don't humiliate your man.
No, you do not humiliate your man. I'm big on that. No, you know, I'm not gonna stand in public and call you a little fucking bitch. No, I'm not. That was no. I'm not talking about that. That was no hidden meaning.
All right.
You know, but people, women need to realize that don't treat your man. Don't treat your man like he's a bitch. Don't treat your man like he's a woman. If you want him to be a man and fucking protect you and love you and you know, protect you, you fucking treat him like he's a man. You know, tell that man he's a fucking man. You want to be fucked by a man, you know, you get your lover in there and you let him fuck you like a man. You know, like the man he is.
Is it safe for me to come back there? Or I'm gonna die.
You know, you come back here and what is that?
What is that? Right here, it might be from what I just ate. Sorry, yeah. Oh, here, I'm gonna end it here. So that's an update video.
Fucking respect your man.
you know, we're giving you performance art. And if you want to be a little bitch and cry and whine because I said stuff that you find inappropriate, then take a walk. Don't watch my shit. Don't comment on my videos.
I'll be back, okay? I'm just kidding.
I was like, where you going? Like, no, I was like, yeah, I don't like if you walk out of it like.
Just kidding. I'm like, I'll be back. I gotta cry like a little bitch out there.
At first I was like, what the fuck? All right, so that's it. There's my update video, the Gypsy Fox, and I'm out.
This man.
All right, thank you.